So apparently I'm an idiot and I didn't realize that that wasn't a pause button, so take two. I've already put on my foundation and my base, and hopefully if you watch that little bit of a from the last video, you'll pick up this one and watch it too. Because I thought I had a pause. I don't have a pause. I have a bitch you're done, stop. But no pause. At least one that I haven't figured out yet. I don't think I've figured out. On a completely different note, if you like peanut butter but you're not a huge fan of peanut butter and you're dealing with hormones, arthritis, or weight issues, cashew butter and almond butter are delicious. I actually think they're better than peanut butter. Something about peanut butter and peanuts you're not supposed to eat, or it's bad for us. Then I say us as in us diabetic, weight issued people. This is coconut baking powder. I don't use it as a baker. I kind of use it as a finishing powder. It's by Evolution. No, it's not. It's by Revolution. Oh my God, why can't I read? Coconut scented baking powder. It does smell like coconut. Not like fresh coconut, but coconut. All right. So now that we got the foundation down, and I'm cramming fruit in my face, we shall enter the domain of the Lorena makeup. Okay. Where's the brush? Sheesh. You know, you would think I'd be prepared for this. Oh, that one will work, but that's not it. That's not it either. Welcome to your 30-minute video of me digging for a certain brush. Cheese and crackers. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to get my hair out of the way. I'm also going to get my food out of the way because this glitter stuff, oh, I'll be eating eggs with glitter on them. I don't have anything to clip my hair back with. How is this possible? This is why I'm a basic bitch in a bathroom. I am literally the worst. Oh, shit. Oh, by the way, if you're under 18, you probably shouldn't be watching this because I cuss a lot. But it's fine because nowadays kids in junior high and elementary school know more words than I do. Go Gen X. Okay. I love this band and I forget that I have it. All right. While Chill's trying to cram my fruit down my face before 12. First, I'm going to decide what colors to use. Because I have so many of them. And I love them. I do indeed love them. Alright, so I've got a little bit of magenta on, or wine color. So let's go with, well, Vanity's a purple one. I think Lust will be a good one. Huh. I always forget what colors these are because they're chameleon pigments, so they change in the light. So this one's more of a magenta orange or gold. This one's vanity. This one I think is more of a purple. It's purple, but when I look at it, it's like a green. Okay, we're gonna use those two, and then we're gonna put, no, we're not gonna put another color. We are going to put a lighter, I tell you what, it is sometimes extremely hard. We're going to put some bridal on, which is a little bit of a taupe, kind of a beige taupey color. Okay, so first things first. It's L&M makeup. It's a loose pigmented powder. Everybody's been asking me about this on live, so today I figured we'd show you how I do it. Now, L&M comes with a serum. I'm telling you what, eating my breakfast while doing this was probably a bad decision, but time crunch. Oh, Jesus. It comes with a, you can buy a serum to go with it. It's a clear kind of gel. Oh my God, I just put that on my finger again. Like a clear gel liquidy glitter foundation. I actually have almost completely run out of that at the moment, and I can't get some. So right now I'm using just NYX glitter primer for eye. So we're gonna cover that eye. And when I tell you this stuff lasts all day, it does. The only thing it does do is it'll fade. It won't go away by any means, but it will fade a little bit. So when you first put it on, it's like really bright. By about 8 to 9 o'clock, it's still there, but it's much more of a muted. You can always spice it back up though, just by putting it back on. All right, so we're going to do the more magenta color on the bottom. And you just load up your brush and then tap it off a little bit to get the fallout off, because it is a loose pigment. And then you're just gonna kind of pat it on and tap it on. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Be gentle, it's your eyes. You know? Some of the most delicate skin is around the eye. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Sometimes you can even put it in, tap off the excess in the lid and then just press it onto the brush from the lid. I find that also works. And then once you get like a layer all the way patted on, then you can kind of brush it to smooth it out and catch any little, see, loosies. There's a few loosies. We're gonna pat it, pat it, pat it, pat it, pat it, pat it, pat it. You of course can do your eyes however you want, because this is pretty much just how to apply it. But you know, you can do a cut crease, you can do a half, you can do a moon, you can put a stencil on. It doesn't matter. This is just how I am doing mine today. Today we come together for marriage. Okay. I wouldn't worry so much about, I try to get it as close as you can to where you want it, because I will say that it does not lend to blend well. You know what I mean? Like, once it's kind of stuck there, it's kind of stuck there. You can blend it out and blur the edges a little bit, but it's, you know, not a dramatic blur, because it is stuck. Okay, clean off your brush, go back. Now we're going to come back with That one was called Lust, by the way. This one is called Vanity. This one will have a little bit more of a purple tone. It looks gold when you look at it in some light, and then it turns to like a purple magenta. I'm just going to put this on the outer edge, kind of blend it in with that bottom layer. One of my eyes is always like a fifth cousin to the other eye. Like they're almost never related. Oh, I just went up too high on that eye. So we'll go up high on this eye because I'm all about balance, right? See, one of my eyes always goes up. See, you can almost see the golden green now. That looks very, very dramatic. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, that one was called Vanity. So, those two back in there, clean off my... You know what? I'm going to use this one. Now, this one is called Bridal because it's more of a neutral base. Got a little bit of pink, a little bit of... Now this one I'm just going to spread in. I'm not going to pat on because I don't need it to be thick. I just need it to blur out that top line. It has a very subtle color, which is why it's called Bridal, because they use it in a lot of bridal makeup. This one doesn't really chameleon like the others. It's primarily just a loose glitter pigment. It's got like pink, beige, white, tan. Just use it to smear out that edge a little, just to buff out that edge and still give the appearance that there's something up there. Okay? Alrighty, now we're going to do our eyebrows, and then we're going to go back and do the liner and all that other good stuff. Throw down some gigantic blueberries really quickly. Toss off this banana. It's the only thing I'm worried about getting done first is a banana. And the blueberries. Okay. Now we're going to do eyebrows. When I tell you my eyebrows don't ever get along, they don't ever get along. So, if you have the same problem with your eyebrows, where's my brows? I tell you what, there's a gremlin in my house. And the gremlin's name is Meredith because it's me. I'm the gremlin. Hi. I forget where I put stuff. Let's just be transparent. Okay, so pardon me if I don't talk a whole lot while I'm doing this, but they never match. They don't even come close to matching. Oh, I just screwed that up. When I tell you that anybody can do makeup, it literally is just sitting around and playing in it. What's the harm? If you don't like it, just take it off and start over. I mean, with the cost of makeup these days, I wouldn't do that too many times, but just saying, it's not permanent. So I start with a solid line. I start with a solid line that goes across the top to define the shape of the arch. And I don't start it right here at the edge. I start kind of back because it's going to be really heavy right there, and I want to feather it out. And then you just bring it forward. You bring it forward slowly, slowly and delicately. That way it doesn't get too dark in that little feathered area, but you still get color. And this, of course, is for any basic bitch that doesn't have perfectly manicured and shaped brows, or can afford to go to a brow bar and have them done professionally, because that won't be me. And then I do the same thing underneath. Just give it some shape. If it gets too wide, it's not a big deal. You can go in with a highlighter and kind of shape it back up a little, which I'm going to do here in a minute, because that's a fat boy right there. Yes, that's a... Oh, man. See, when I tell you I can screw anything up. It's okay. It's okay. You can fix it. And you literally can fix it with a spoolie. Just take your spoolie and lightly just kind of brush, and it will lighten. It'll pick up that pomade or pick up your brow brush or brow line that you've put it on there, and it'll fade it out. So no worries. It's just makeup, right? And look, I'm telling you, one of my brows is always totally different from the other one. So from one basic bitch to another, you're good. You're good. You're good. And you can feather it out, and if you feather off too much, then you can go back and you can add a little bit more again. It's very, very buildable. Don't stress out about your brows. I know it looks hard and it feels hard and you get really frustrated, but I'm just telling you, it's not a big deal. Oh, see, I just put a big blob right there where I didn't want it, so we're just going to kind of work it out. Right? Why? Because it's not a big deal. Brush, 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 brush. Brush, 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 brush. You may have to clean your spoolie off a little here and there, otherwise you end up smearing. You end up smearing it in the center. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Okay, now we're going to go back and touch it up a little, because one of them is super thick, always. Actually, this one's usually the one that's super thick, so kudos to me. I'm switching it up some. Now we're going to take some Kylie. I don't ever just touch it. I use the, look, like I'm all about saving because I'm broke. Take it off of the edge of the bottle right there. I mean, it's probably not the most sanity. I'm pretty sure there's germs and stuff that grow in there, but they're your germs. Use them how you want to. See, I just put a big glob of, and I didn't mean to do that, so we're gonna have to feather that out. Okay, so this is lovely. Now I am a clown. Send in the clowns. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this back. First, I'm gonna wipe a little bit off because it is loaded. I'm gonna feather it down a little into that bridal glitter and work that glitter up into it so that it's not such a harsh line. Pat it out with your fingertips in the center. It's still a little bit light. I may go back over with that bridal. This one's gonna be hella goopy, so I'm gonna wipe it through and wipe it off just to take off some of that product because it's hella lot. I did not mean to do that. Hey, but guess what? My brow's thinner. All right. That was what I was trying to do. Maybe not quite that much, right? We don't need stage makeup. Or do we? Okay, I am going to go back in. See, basic bitch. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for that bridal. And I'm just going to kind of add a little bit more onto that highlighter so it looks less likely, it looks less like concealer and more like brow. I might even go back over it with a little touch of color some more. Play with it, you know? Think of your face as a canvas, right? I am my own Van Gogh, but with both ears. Oh God, I need to eat this fruit that is now covered in glitter. Fashionable poop. Oh, I got 30 minutes. I can do it in 30. Let's go in, because there is a little bit of blue in my shirt. Is it Mercury or Skyborn? Skyborn is the purple one, Mercury's the blue one. I'm gonna do something a little daring. I'm gonna go in with this one called Mercury. Just at the edges. Just at the edge. Play around, play around. Almost got glitter in my peanut butter. So this side's a little darker than the other side. Can't have that. Can't have that. Okay. I'm going to leave my eyes alone. But no, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to blow this out, and then I'm going to come back up here, and I'm just going to feather a little bit of that blue into that highlighted area so it doesn't look so separated. I mean, I understand that you got to keep them separated, but this eye always does different than this one. Like, I really just wish they would communicate with each other, you know? Share each other's secrets. Like, y'all are related. Be nice to each other. Done with the fruit. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of NYX Control Freak for the brow. And very lightly set that in. This really just kind of helps them to last all day. Ah! You guys remember that video of that one drag queen who was putting on his makeup and he like messed it up and like had a meltdown? I feel his frustration, especially if I had to go somewhere and I was late. Then I would be like, huh? But I'm not going anywhere. I don't go anywhere. Unless it's a doctor's appointment. my life. Take your big powder brush, get rid of any loose pigment that's fallen. Got something in my eye. Probably glitter. You won't get a whole lot of fallout in your eye, but I have dry eye, so I'm going to put some dry eye drops in there. Ooh, bubbles. Uh-oh. Am I almost out of these? The reason I put, if you have contacts or anything like that, put them in after you do the makeup, the eyeshadow, because when you go to do your eyeliner, it'll drip and mess it up. And you don't want to get glitter in. Oh, my eggs glittered. Nice. Nice. That is super dark. Looking on the screen, it's super dark, but in my mirror, it's not that dark. Okay, it's kind of dark. I need a brush. I have so many brushes. Okay. It's not really as dark as it looks. All right, next, let's do the eyeliner. Eyeliner. Now, from one basic bitch to another, I am hella lazy. I like the eyeliner pins that are really easy to do, but for this one, we are going to use, I'm going to use black. Oh, I have fallout all over my top. I'm going to use black. This is what I like to call the inkwell. So I go about halfway on my lid on the top, all the way to the end, and then stop. Like, you can, if you're doing a cat eye, that's fine. You can do that too. Or a wing. You could do that as well. I like to do my eyeliner as a build-up, as a builder. So I will start with that one line, then I will come out with the wing, and then cross over like a in a triangle form, and then I'll fill it in, and then I'll add a little bit of width back onto that already done line. Voila! It's like paint by numbers. I'm telling you, I have watched so many tutorials on hooded eyes, and be sure you get the glitter powder all the way into your creases, because they will crease inside and leave like a bare patch. You can fix it by going back and putting it down again. But now, sometimes if you want your eye to look bigger, I've been told to go all the way across the bottom lid with your eyeliner, but I already have fairly large eyes, so I'd only do halfway. That, and because I have dry eye, I'm constantly wiping my eye, and I'll end up wiping all of it out of the corner anyway. Those of you who don't have dry eye problems and you want to put highlight in the corners of your eye with the powder, you can do that. Don't pack it as much as you're going to do on your lid, though, because you will get it in your eye. So just like gently layer it up until you get the desired highlight. The mascara that I'm using today is by Clinique. High impact waterproof. I have to do waterproof everything because my dry eye will, like I said, wipe off everything. I will say this Clinique, if you want to sponsor me, I'm okay with that too. This Clinique mascara is so good. I have a hard time getting it off sometimes. even with makeup remover that's designed to take off waterproof mascara, I still have a hard time. Sometimes I wake up the next morning and there's like 3 or 4 eyelashes that I missed or that didn't get gotten, and there'll be a little thing of mascara still on them. I'm telling you, if you want a mascara that is a full coverage mascara, I go over it multiple times, but only because I'm also fanning my eyelashes out. I have discovered that when I sleep, because I sleep on this side of my face, my eyelashes permanently flatten or curl in the direction that I lay on the pillow. So I've tried everything from wetting them with hot water to reform. They just have their own way of going, and I have to embrace that because that's them. The other one that I use is Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and this one's in brown. It is very good also as far as staying power, but I'm telling you what, that Clinique, psh, bye, it stays on really good. Okay, I'm gonna go back through. See, look, I still have that line there, and some baggies. Look at that. Okay. Enough goofing. So I'm gonna take this lovely Sunkissed by Ulta Beauty. I love this. I'm really cheap. So I bought like a bronzing blusher kit from them. This smells like suntan lotion. I love it. I love it. I put a little bit of bronzer. I'm not a big contour person. I should be because my face is so swollen right now, but I put a little bit of the bronzer on the bottom. Then I go in with the middle shade and I put that there. And then I'll go in with the little lighter pink highlighter on the top. And then I'll add a pop of lighter, brighter pink on the top. Put a little bit of highlighter on the nose, a little bit up here, a little bit there, little. See, this cheek always does better than this cheek. Who knows? Who knows? It's me. It's me, Margaret. This one is MAC. This one's MAC in Dainty. Dainty. And I like it because it's just a little bubblegum pink. And I put it right here. Just right on the apples. Kind of blend it out a little. Maybe a little doop on the nose. My mother always tried to tell me that if you can see the makeup, you have too much on. Guess what? I got too much on. I love it. I love it. It's me. Take me or leave me. Now I'm going to go back in with this It. Oh my. Oh my. This poor little... There's makeup all over it. I don't want to waste it. This is a finishing powder. I just go in. I pat it. Don't wipe it. It's a setting powder. Right? And you know what I didn't do before I sat down to do this? I didn't pick out my lipstick color. Shame on me. It will be a pink today, though. Now, with me and lipsticks, I'm really weird. Like, you would think I would wear more of a mauve color because this is kind of that muted pink color. But me, it's either dark pink, red, or light pink. The lightest pink you can think of. Like icy pink. You know what? I have this one right here, and it isn't... No, I don't want to use that one. All right, hold on a minute. I'm going to eat this egg with glitter. While I stand up to get my lipstick. I just rolled over my skirt. See? Light, light. This is my all-time favorite. L'Oreal Infallible Matte. I have all these colors, I swear. I even have a purple one. What am I forgetting? I remember what I'm forgetting. Setting spray. Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. Otherwise you'll crease all the things. Now we're gonna go in with my this is the lightest pink that this one makes. L'Oreal, if you're listening. I would love an ice pink. Ice, like, not gloss, but like a pearl ice pink and an ice taupe. Like, that's like the taupe. This is from Revlon. This is an old Revlon luxurious lipstick, but it's like an ice. It's like an icy taupe. Icy pink and icy taupe, do it for me. You know what? Even like an ice, you should do a whole ice collection. Like an icy red, an icy wine, or frost. I guess that should, a frosted. Frosted pink, frosted taupe, frosted red, frosted plum. Do a frost line. But in the Infallible. I swear I'll buy every single one of them. I will. Every single one of them. I love Infallible. By the end of the night, the only thing I ever have to touch up is my inner lip. If you eat something that's oily, you may have to touch it up again, but I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay, I just got out of the shower, so, well, before I got in here with you guys. I'm losing my hair. I was unaware that perimenopause causes hair loss. So while my hair is thick and it grows pretty quickly, I'm also losing it. Like every shower, I swear, at the bottom of the drain, there's like a blob. Okay, it is so dark in this room that this light is super, super, super bright, so it looks super, super dark. But it probably is super, super dark. Throughout the day, I might touch it up a little bit, maybe add some other color down here before I go live at night to do my video, and then touch up this, because this actually doesn't last very long. I mean, it lasts throughout the day, but it also fades, so like anything else. Beauty is fading. And I'll touch it up, and then I go live. And I usually have, like, when the lighting changes, everything changes. Like here, oh, well, that just turned it off. I like that light. I might go in and do on the waterline a little bit of pencil black. That closes in your eye, so if you want the big eye look and you don't want and you want to make your eye look bigger, then don't put the dark pencil line on your waterline all the way. Use a little bit of a lighter color, because it will close your eyes a bit. but I have very big eyes already. This is just a basic crayon. Hi, Thorn. Hi, Daddy. What? You want me to put makeup on you too, Daddy? My dog came to say hi. Hi, Boo-Boo. What, you want to say hi? Oh, you want to say hi in the video? You're such a ham. No, you can't have my bread. You can't have my bread, Daddy. Oh, you're tweet boy. You my tweet boy? I know what you want. You want to go O-U-T. O-U-T? Yeah? You want to go O-U-T? You want to go out? You want to go outside? I know that's what you want. He's such a ham. So anyway, guys, that's how you use the L&M loose pigment powder. I'll do another video maybe tomorrow or the next day, and I'll show you guys how I use the chameleon chips. They are I call them fish food. They are the consistency of fish food, that flaky fish food. Glitter chips that you adhere with either the serum. I recommend using the serum because it has a little bit of a better hold daily, but I'm telling you, once you get that glitter chip on and kind of blend it into your eye or your skin, it does not come off as easily as you think it does. So, or you think it would. So, maybe tomorrow we'll do glitter chips. It is definitely a more dramatic look than even what I have going on now. So I hope that you learned something or got something out of the video. For all you makeup fanatics out there like myself, Lorena, L-A-R-I-N-A makeup. Chameleon chips. They have the loose pigment. They have the pressed pigment. They have the chameleon chips. No, I am not sponsored by them, although at this point I would love to be. So, I mean, if you're watching, Lorena, hit me up in my email, meredithchaneydesigns.com. Or I'm sorry, .com. I'm not a .com. It's meredithchaneydesigns@gmail.com. I am a .com. Anyway, I hope you got something out of it and enjoyed the video, even with my many BS antics throughout it, because I'm unorganized and a basic bitch. And I will see you guys on another episode of A Basic Bitch in a Bathroom, but I'm not in my bathroom, so that's that.